Okay, I am James Bollinger with TV Specialists, and I am showing how we have calibrated the DJI Phantom quadcopter. Always first thing is first, and that is powering on your transmitter. Once I've got a red light there, I'm going to power on my copter. And we're going to let it sit for a second and go through its sequence. You can see that my gimbal is leveling out, so I know that I've got gimbal control. And I've got 1 green light and 3 red lights, indicating that it is searching for a GPS. And once it is done initializing, and it's locked onto a GPS, I'll get a different sequence of colors here. There's my green light telling me it's locked onto GPS, and now it should go to a green and a red. Green and red, green and red. Okay, so now I know everything is locked on, it's working. I'm going to power on my first person video transmitter and the monitor. So those are on. I'm going to power on my transmitter for the first person video. Now that I know that it's all synced up, I'm going to plug in my wires here for the battery compartment and close it up. It's a really windy day, so I'm actually not going to take off. I know that the GPS will compensate, but better safe than sorry. The wind is pretty rough right now. And once this pairs, that's blue. I've got signal here. So now I'll rotate my gimbal up a little bit. I got a leaf in the way. So now it's working. I've got full range of motion, up and down. Now put it back midway. Okay, now all I'm going to do is power it on. You can still see that I've got my green light telling me everything is locked. My IOC and my compass and everything have been calibrated. So now if I power it on, everything is working just fine. And again, I'm not going to take off. I'm actually going to walk it inside, so I know everything's working. So I'm going to power it off, and we're going to walk inside, and you'll see this light. Because I'm going to go inside, I'm going to lose GPS. It'll most likely go to a green and then 3 reds. Actually, would you mind opening that door for me?
Yeah, no
Thank
problem.
you. So now that I've got it inside, you can see I do have my green and my 3 reds, just as I thought, and that's indicating that everything is checking out, is good to fly, but the 3 reds are telling me that I do not have a GPS lock, so it will drift. So I'm going to angle this a little bit. Hopefully I'll have a chance to see the hover a little bit. And we'll just hover it just for a little here. And the flashing red lights are telling me that I am out of batteries, but you saw it take off. It's doing its thing and it's overriding my controls. I can't power up at all. So it's doing its thing. It's being smart. and telling me that I cannot fly this anymore because my batteries are dead. So I'm going to power it down. And again, I'm always going to power down the copter first before my transmitter. But so that now you know everything is working, and if I had some GPS, then I would have a good video. Thanks for watching.